or like as if you don't know what you are saying, or why are you asking? You know, when you're asking a child, stay talk now, talk this, that, and the child is still just giving you some kind of emotional look or crying or this, you'll be like, can't you talk? You might even go as far as even beating that child, because you expect that child to at least, you know, say something. Now, another thing I want to point out here is that, you know, that is one thing that we need to understand about marriage. A man and a woman cannot be the same. You know, a man can be so cool and gentle. You find that the woman can be this outspoken person. We have some women that some women that they are the one that speaks for their husband in no matter what happens. They fight for their husband. And we have some men that they are the one that do the fighting for their husband. It's not as if maybe the man is weak if the woman is fighting. It's just a temperament case. We all know Mohbad. We could see that he is not a talking type. He is a cool type. And if you're looking at Wunmi, you know that Wunmi is a spoken person. No matter how you want to judge it, you can see she talks. So no matter what she feels that Mohbad has or Mohbad faced, the threats, the this, the that, you know, she owed that responsibility to be the mouth, the strength for Mohbad. And that is why we say whenever a man is weak, you should be the strength. And you know, you cannot tell me that, or she cannot tell me that, so okay, when all of this was happening, what role did she play? When Mohbad was being threatened, what role did she play? She said Mohbad sought for medical treatment after his injury. If he didn't live in constant fear, he would have avoided, you know. Now you know that he was living in contact. What role did you play in that aspect? Okay, now let's forget the fact that you don't even want us to talk about, you don't want us to ask a question about what happened to him in the last day. Okay, all the things you are now narrating to us now that he has been facing before he passed. What role did you play? Now you didn't play any role when he was facing all of those things, and even when he passed, you still did not play any role, because in your inquest or in her inquest, you could tell her, you could see when they were asking that point that everywhere that happened, she wasn't there. That is what she's saying. She said she's not there. I wasn't there when it happened. When did they give her Indomie? I wasn't there. You know, it shows that she was just being irresponsible in her actions and in her attitude. Now, you knew that your husband was in fear. Now, the public did not know. Even I can even say that even the father did not know that Mohbad was living in constant fear in regards to the hospital, because when he granted an interview with Reno Mokri, he said that the father and the mother that he himself has advised the parent to take him to hospital, you know, to check up and all of these things. And the parents said, you know, okay, no problem. They know where to take him to, blah blah. And he never heard from the parents since then. So his own belief was that they took him to the hospital. So now, if she knows that these were the problems, these were the fears, some people could have phobias based on their experience. Yeah, they could have, but you have to help them out. You have to help them out. Even if it is a herbal place you took the person to, at least you must know that they will know that yes, you have a role to play. He didn't go to the hospital, but I took him to Idialagbo. She said that even when she wanted to give birth to Liam, she gave birth in a traditional tradomedical home. That is to tell you that Mohbad himself played a role in her life in that. That is something. So when he was also having that fears, what role did you play? Where did you take him to? You didn't take him anywhere. So she has a lot of questions to answer. And in another place, she said that he avoided going to hospital because he believed that the medical system could be compromised and the doctors bribed to harm him. We have seen cases of people that, you know, at least there must be a family doctor. At all. In the worst case scenario, there must be. That is why he has his own personal nurse in the first place. So if he was scared of going to the hospital, what happened to his personal nurse? That is another role that you have to play.
He was also scared to go to his personal nurse.
I don't want to go to the hospital. So why did he have a personal nurse in the first place? Because in their own testimony, they said that they called the personal nurse and the personal nurse was not available. That was why they had to call Spending. You know, Spending had to bring his own nurse. So when he was going through all of this, what is the role of his personal nurse or doctor? And the reason why celebrities, I believe every celebrity, or even if you have money, or even if you don't even have money, we have one hospital that we go to. All of us have one hospital that we go to, that we trust. We all have that hospital. It's not a matter of going to different hospitals as the case may be now. We all have that hospital that we go to. Mohbad definitely has one hospital that he will always take his treatment. Even when he feels sick. It's not only when maybe they are threatening him or when they harm him. There are times that he must have feel, okay, let me just take a treatment, or let me just. So who is that nurse? Who is that person that has been treating him all this while? That is another role. So it is not an excuse to blame the system for our inability or irresponsible attitude not to do anything when Mohbad was medically, when Mohbad was in that situation. Now she said she knows a lot. So why are you not talking? And this is why I said it is provoking. You know a lot, you are not talking. Just like a child that knows something and is not talking. And you keep on asking, people keep on asking, what is happening? Why is this thing happening to you? What happened here? And you are just looking, biting your finger, feeling remorse, shedding emotional tears, trying to buy sympathy. It is really, really thought-provoking. So if you know a lot, then why are you not talking? You have the opportunity to talk. You went to the inquest. The purpose, what is the purpose of being in the court? Is it not to spill out whatever thing you know? It's to spill out whatever thing you know. And I believe she also must have a confidence that she talks to. When all of these things is going on in the life of Mohbad, she also will have someone that she talks to, just like the way everybody believe that Mohbad must be telling Prime Boy something. Wunmi cannot tell me that she doesn't have an alibi that she relates to. So where is that person? What is that person? What So if we are saying that if all of us are castigating Prime Boy that he knows something, not talking, what about that person? That person that Wunmi also should have been talking to when all of this thing is going on. Nobody cannot tell me that, and it's something that we all know. That she has friends, she has somebody that she must be talking to. So now, if you want to speak your truth, when do you want to speak your truth? For me, I believe that this write-up is just a sympathetic, write-up to gain access for the asylum. So when you get to the asylum, when you get to the diaspora, when you get to abroad, then you can start talking. That is when you believe that you are safe.
Yes.
Now you don't trust the safe system.
Exactly.
That you run to allegedly, or let me just say supposedly seeking for justice for your husband. And you believe that because you believe that it is only when you are abroad you can run your mouth and you decide to talk, nobody's going to owe you anything. I believe that is what she's trying to do. So but they won't allow me to speak my truth. Who are the people that are not allowing him to speak the truth? Who are the people? That is, wait, you went to the courts. Let's just assume that maybe the online uncles, the online people are not allowing you to talk online. Are those online people also in the courts? They are not there. She must have spoken everything she knows to her lawyer. And it is the duty of the lawyer, or it is the duty of the lawyer to say, okay, when you get to the court, say all you know as well. So we take everything she said at the coroner inquest. We believe that it is all she knows. That is just the point. We believe that is all she knows. And now coming out to now start changing narrative, that I think she's just trying to do all this way to suit her first post that she posted on her Instagram platform. She believed that she must have made mistake of her speech during the coroner inquest, so she wants to now link it to her first claim. What is her first claim? Those things she posted on the Instagram story, which is not quite different from what she has posted here today. So she's just trying to link it to balance herself and saying that your favorite fake activists and bloggers can continue defaming me. Well, we all know what she's talking about and who she's referring to. And they intentionally did not want to mention him. Okay, fine. Who are the bloggers who are defaming her? Who are the people defaming her? What do you mean by defamation? What have they said other than we asking questions? I don't want to assume, I don't want to even say, okay, she's talking about Brekete or anything. We all know who she's referring to. We all know the people that she's referring to, the bloggers and the activists. The same bloggers are the people that are also, I think, we need, one thing women needs to be careful of, and even the people supporting that, is that they are also guilty of the very thing they are accusing Baba Mohbad. You are accusing Baba Mohbad of bullying her, you are accusing Baba Mohbad of defaming her, and they as themselves, they are also doing the same thing. So what are they criticizing? We have seen situations whereby, okay, now you are saying they have done this, and in her last write-up, or let me say second to the last write-up, when she published to Sarah reporters, she said Baba Mohbad, her husband, family, and they are after her life. So if you have said it publicly that your father-in-law or your father-in-law family are after your life, why are you now saying here that they don't want you to speak the truth, they are after your life, they have do this, the industry have done that, the industry have done this? So where is it? The inconsistency is too much. And like I said, it's just like the case of a child not talking, and when the child begins to now start to talk, she's just now saying kata kata, oh sokotokoto, yeah, I went to this, I took the phone, I fell down, he now came, he do this, and you'll be like, what are you saying? And that is why I feel that, that is why now she said, but I pray God rewards them for their actions. Of course, if anybody is doing what is right, God will definitely reward them. God will definitely reward them. So trying to play pity party game or being sympathetic or maybe trying to like using emotional blackmail and saying maybe they are defaming you, or the bloggers are, the reason why the case is still alive today is because people like you, Yekudi, people like Lady Ryan, people like Bossman, people like every other people that I don't know, regardless of whatever, they are still talking about it. If everybody had kept silent, the case would have been swept under the carpet today, and that man Baba Mohbad will be dying in silence, will be pained. So I ask a question: if Wunmi was in Mohbad's shoes, if Wunmi is the one that is lying in there, would our family not ask Mohbad what happened to my daughter? When I believe when they went to take their Wunmi's hand in marriage, the question every parent will tell the husband is, take care of my child. And what does that mean? Everybody that is married today, they can never tell me that their parent never told their husband or their wife that they should take care of my husband, take care of my son, take care of my daughter. And what does that mean? It doesn't mean that until you start cooking or washing plates or washing clothes that the care start and stop. It goes beyond that. It's also the well-being of that person, of your partner. Okay, let me go further. Now she said, if they eventually kill me, God will reward them for their action. If they eventually kill me too, like they did to Mohbad, who are the they? The question is still stand. Like, she's claiming she wants to talk, and yet she's okay. Like I said, even if you don't want to talk out, there must have been somebody that you must have spoken to.
That you confide in.
Aside even your lawyer, there must be somebody. It might even be even your mother. You can't tell me that she has not explained everything to the mother. Since all of this stuff, we have not heard the case whereby we say the father, Wunmi's father, has even have dialogue with Mohbad's father, or Wunmi's mother have dialogue with Mohbad's father. We have not heard of anything like that. As far as I'm concerned, I have not heard of anything like that. This case should have been dealt with internally, and that is the fact that it shows that they do not even respect the husband's family for them to be behaving like this. It means they don't have any iota of respect for the man, because he doesn't have money. That is, we have seen it. Yes, he doesn't have money, so they believe that they don't even owe him anything. They don't respect him. And I can say that for the fact that Mama Mohbad herself is not even trying to like come together with Baba Mohbad, it means that everything that must have been going on, Mama Mohbad would have said to Wunmi, it's something that we know that some of these some women do. They say, "Man, sọ fún bàbá o, tó bá sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ sìn, ló máa ìgbà yẹn ló máa sọ pé kíní, ìgbà yẹn ló máa ṣe kíní, anything tó bá ṣe sọ fún mi, like whatever thing Mohbad does, whatever thing happen, just tell me, don't tell the father, because if you tell the father now, he will say this, he will say that. So, but irrespective of anything that must have happened, irrespective of the relationship between Wunmi and Baba Mohbad, we have seen cases that father-in-laws and daughter-in-laws or mother-in-laws and they are not in good terms. It's not new, but that doesn't mean that when worse come to worse, you still do not owe them explanation. Now, let me round up. Now, he said that like they did to Mohbad too. It may not be direct. So many things have happened since I lost my husband. What are those things that happened since you lost your husband? What are those things? What are those things? Name it. Spell it out. The public self, we are not fools. We are not fools. If she has done the right thing from the beginning, we will not even be here till today. People keep on blaming Baba Mohbad for anything. That man is a strong man, really. To be frank, Baba Mohbad is a strong man. There is no man, nobody that we see that walk into the room, the house of a child, lying down and still keep his cool, thinking that okay, even if I want to react, this is not the right time for me to react. He's an elderly man. Elderly people do not just react just like that. They take their time to do things. They take their time to do things. It's only the mother that can be crying, my son, my son has this. But the man, we all know how men behave. We all know. So it may not be direct, and yet I can't speak. I am helpless. You can't speak, but you went to a lawyer. You can't speak. You went to a lawyer. What is the purpose of going to a lawyer if not just to speak? You are invited into the corona to do what? To dance? Because I'm wondering why she's saying that she cannot speak. You have the whole access. You have everything. You have the podium security to speak to people. People were not even there to even ask you questions except the lawyers. So it should not be a case of maybe you are being intimidated by the questions people are asking you. Nobody was there to cross-examine you except the lawyers that are there. So you had the chance, the time to speak. So all of these things are just, to me, they are just a way of emotional blackmail she's just trying to use here. Now, I don't know what to do. God will see me through this. Yeah, definitely God will see you through so that you can talk. We are also praying for you so that you can talk. God will see you through. Yes, we are not going to place curse on you. Nobody is going to place curse on you. God will see you through so you can talk. We understand that you are a victim. Even Baba Mohbad himself is a victim. He's a victim. Well, they are all victims of circumstances. The mother is a victim of us. The son, Liam, is a victim because he lost his father. So we cannot take that away. Now, is it just as my husband always wanted to? I wanted the whole world to know. I want the whole world to know that I tried to speak up. In what way did you try to speak up? In what way did you try to speak up? You have not said anything ever since. You are just giving us, speculations. You want us to go and be solving puzzles that she is in a position to solve. And just as my husband wants games, you were even telling him that he's going to buy. He's on record. So who is bullying who? A 24-year-old lady that has so much guts to talk to her father-in-law in that way, then there must be people behind her herself. There must be people behind her. So the last thing, the final thing in conclusion, I will just say that all of these things are packaged for asylum purposes. That is just it. And she believes that when she gets to wherever she's going to start talking. And that is where, I am saying this. If Wunmi should escape from this country, then Nigeria will not sleep. If she finds her way out of this country, Nigeria will not sleep. We are saying that. Thank you very much.
With the help of so
can I just ask you, at one point, Baba Mohbad also is in the box because she accused Baba Mohbad. You want to buy Liam the same way you buyed a promise. So should we put that in the box because she also said Baba Mohbad cried, or maybe in the heat of anger, she sent that message to Baba Mohbad. And I became very confused. She said, Baba Mohbad cried, Mohbad, do you want to cry Lagbaja the same way you cried your son? Promise. So, can you answer that?
To me, there is nothing like anger here. She has accused so many people of being responsible for the buy of Mohbad. She has accused so many people. She accused the father. She has accused Prime Boy. She's accusing the industry as a whole. So, should we now say it is out of anger that she's even saying that it was Prime Boy that buy Mohbad? Should we say it was anger that is making her to say that it is the industry that buy Mohbad? No, it is not anger. She knows what she's saying. She knows what she's talking about. And nobody, I personally will not give her that excuse of being in annoyance to say that a father, no matter how angry you are, or anybody is, you cannot accuse the parents of taking the life of their son. This is a breadwinner, for crying out loud. This is a child, this is a boy that all his younger ones, including the elder sister, depend on him. Not even the father now. Not even the Wunmi, not even Liam. He has younger ones that depends on him.
He was the breadwinner.
So it is not about maybe the father is fighting. If the father is fighting for property, okay, let's just assume the father is fighting for property. Does Mohbad not have younger ones that will still benefit from that property? Definitely, they will benefit from it. Will Adura not benefit from the property? Will Blessing not also benefit from the property? Or will Blessing come out today and say he has never asked for seek for help from Mohbad financially to help her marriage? This is a star boy. This is a celebrity we are talking about now. And they all know what he wants. They know. Blessing knows what he wants. Baba Mohbad knows what Mohbad wants. So for them to have even come up with that narrative that Mohbad did not have anything, that is a pure lie. Because many of us here, we have friends that are celebrity or that friends that are doing well in life, and we know what they are capable of doing. We know what they have. And even we might not be accurate with what they have, but you will know that these people are not broke.
Yes.
So it is not a case of maybe anger. She has a lot to prove in the court. That is what I just know. After she has tell us who by Mohbad, she will still have to prove it to the court that it was Baba Mohbad that is responsible for the death, for the demise of his son. That is all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Keko. Thank you so much. Bossman, can you do 3, please? I don't think lawyer. Bossman, can you do 3?
Yeah.
I don't think she's available, lawyer. Shade, I don't think she's available.
I'm going to open my camera to the world. This is my face. This is the boss man. How you guys doing over there? You good? How you doing?
That's
Thanks for
my boss man.
giving me the opportunity to use your
Speak up, boss man. We're not hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bring it up.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Yekudi, thanks for allowing me to use your platform to talk to people. And I'm also sending my regards to those watching me on Facebook as well.
Bossman's face is out. To those of you that haven't seen his face, I will face the Bossman.
I'm going to make this page 3. To me, I would consider part of my English. I call it gadabash. It doesn't make no sense to me. So I will make this so brief. Doesn't make no sense at all. So she said the DNA issue is one that has brought tears to her eyes and a pain to her heart, and alleged things like giving her advising her wrongly. Firstly, I will ask you, Wunmi, are you legally married to Mohbad? Are you legally married to Mohbad? you only marry customarily. So, according to customary law, I guess Baba Mubad, the father of your husband, your demise husband, has the right to tell you for her DNA. So, number two, Baba didn't just call for the DNA. Don't forget that people around you, they've accused you of sleeping around with people in the with Naramali, even with friends of your husbands as well. Accusation everywhere, flying over everywhere. So Baba Mobile did just wake up in the morning to ask for her DNA. And so I don't know why you're saying that these people retrace your eyes. If you truly know that that child is Mobile's son, so what's stopping you from doing a DNA? What stops you to do it from doing a DNA? DNA is a must. So if you're 100% sure, and I'm actually praying for you as well, that by the time you do the test to come out positive, but you allowed the public, you subjected yourself to bully, you subjected that boy. I am not condoling those that actually subjected the boy into bully. I don't do fracas, I don't do all that. And for those that have done that, and I'm also want to use this podium to apologize on their behalf for subjecting that innocent boy into bully. I, the boss man, I don't support that. And me, myself, I've never said any bad words against you as well. So, but you saying Baba Mubad, you came up with some terms and conditions based on the legal teams. They asked Baba Mubad that, okay, because he was asking you for a DNA, you asked him to go and get his own DNA. I think that's an insult. They're not advising. Those around you are not advising you rightly. No, it is really wrong. That is you are a Yoruba girl. In our traditions, you don't talk to elderly ones like that, especially your father-in-law. You don't do that. So, and in Yoruba, as a Nigerian, as a 24-year-old girl, I have a cousin. She married at the age of 24. She has 2 kids now, living fine. She's an adult. She is an adult, and you an adult, because you know what the good from the bad. You know what is good, you know what is bad. Now, Baba Mubad said, after the marriage of your husband, he said his son has came to me several times. He said his son has actually come to him several times and complained about infidelity of you putting medications into his food, and whenever he sleeps off, you go to sleep into another room. You sneak into the other room to sleep with other guys. We had the speculations that you were caught by Mobad sleeping with other guys. Now, these are the reasons why people are asking for a DNA. Number one, Baba Mobad never asked you for a DNA at first. The public, the general public, asked for the DNA based on the stories that is actually coming up from your side, generating from you sleeping around, having an infidelity in your marriage and all stuff like that. And you claim that your husband never asked you for a DNA before his demise. So now, but an incident happened, your husband died, and it's the responsibility for the family of Aloba to ask for a DNA because of all the stories that have been surrounding you. So you have no right to stop that. Your legal team are only fighting. They are advising you wrongly. The people you put as a, spokesperson, they are advising you wrongly. So, number one, according to what I know, you were not married legally. So why are you scared to do a DNA? If you know that child is Moba's child, you should be the one knocking on the gate or the door of Aloba's family. Where Papa, pick a place, time, I will meet you there. You should be the one to tell her, okay, I'm ready any day, anytime. But you never do that. You are still scared. Because you are scared, it makes you to be people to be suspicious of you. I myself am also suspicious of you as well. Because if you know that that child is from Mobad, you shouldn't be scared of that, of doing a DNA test. And then you said, let me clarify, there has never been any doubt or discussion about Leanne's paternity until my husband's demise. We heard. What led to the fight in the car on the bridge? You guys were arguing. You know, Mobad actually wrote a letter to you. He complains about the infidelity in his music song. Have you heard of the song called Transformer? We heard that song was a letter to you. Says that everywhere in Lekki, transformer, you transfer electricity to everywhere in Lekki. So now, I don't think there's any big deal in you doing a DNA test. If there's need be to, Baba Mohbad later came up and said, okay, if the public are asking for a DNA test, okay, why don't you just go ahead and do a DNA test? So let's prove to this world, keep their mouth shut, to let them know that this boy is really for Mohbad. And ever since then, you haven't said nothing. So if you truly love Mohbad, you should take that DNA test. You said you've written the court order. Baba Mohbad has signed the court order. So what next? It's now your turn to make yourself available to get a DNA test, the test done. Because we, the public, we want to know, and we are praying for you. We're rooting for you. I, the boss man, I'm really, really rooting out for you because I pray that that child should be Mohbad's child. But if that child is not Mohbad's child, there's going to be a big problem. By the way, Babas and their Lobas family, they have the right to also fight for their own right, because you won't expect them to allow all the properties of Mohbad to go to a BS child. You know what I mean when I said the BS? A bastard child. Because if the child is for another man, why do you want the property of Mohbad to go for them? Do you know that even if the child if the DNA turns out negative, they can decide to adopt the child? Am I right? They can decide to adopt a child because when Mohbad was alive, he considered that boy as his own child.
Yeah.
Well, paternity test which shows where the child is.
Yeah.
So you should have allowed that. So if you know that child is truly Mohbad's child, which I, the boss man, I pray because I want that guy to have something left in this world before he died. He died because there are different females that came out that said they have kids for him, for Mohbad, and ever since now, no one is pregnant for him. And I wanted to leave a replicant in this world so that Baba Mohbad will like, okay, you know, we pray, we're waiting for you. We're waiting. I, the boss man, I don't know. You have not seen my face before. This is my face right now. I love you, and I'm rooting for you. Go ahead, get the DNA test done. It's over 5 months now. We shouldn't be going around the circles and all stuff like that. Get a DNA test done and let us move forward from here. And then, you know, well, if the DNA test turned negative, then that's going to be a problem in regards to that. And then moving forward, you said, my husband never once questioned the paternity of our sunshine during his lifetime. If you know that boy is a sunshine, and you're so proud of him, and you want him to know that he's actually from our Laywers family, then take the DNA test and shut these people up. Shut me up. Shut everyone else up. I swear to God, if you get a DNA test done and it come out positive, everyone will come and apologize to you. That is what Baba Mohbad meant in the first place. He was actually talking to you from the corner of truth. But you turn it around to be like maybe it's actually because he hates Mohbad. I mean, maybe because he hates you. Maybe because he wants to inherit all the properties. No. And I'm also I want you to put yourself in Baba Mohbad's shoe. If you have a child and this same thing happened to your child, will you have allowed someone else to, a bastard child to inherit all the properties of who is not your blood? Hell no, you're not going to do that. So Baba Mohbad and the family of Allah have the right to ask you for a DNA test. And then you said something there that the father-in-law and his family. Okay, the first time I heard about this doubt was on social media. We are your social media family. You have nowhere to throw us away. We are part of the family right now because you brought this matter to the social media, and we are part of the community, and we are going to use our voices to fight for justice for Mohbad. So, and then you said he never spoke to you personally about the DNA test. This very day, my father-in-law legal team reached out to your legal team, who then gave him the terms and condition. The terms and condition that you gave to Baba Mohbad is total iron nonsense. You're telling your father of the married husband to also go get a DNA test done. That is very very insulting in Yoruba land. I'm a Yoruba man. You Yoruba man. You are Yoruba. You from Yoruba. You telling an elderly man to go get a DNA test done. That's very, very, very insulting. So now, like I said, I am rooting for you. Like I said, this entire third paragraph and third page is nonsense to me. If you know that boy is the true Aloba, you should be the first to knock on the door of Baba Mohbad and prove everybody wrong. For once, shut them up. Shut me, mama. I will be the first to come out to apologize to you. I've never said anything wrong about you. I never joined every one of them to insult you as well. We want you to get at the end of the test done. You came around, you said, you sent a court order to Baba Mohbad and all stuff like that. Yes, Baba Mohbad has signed the court order. So now the ball is in your court. Wherever you want the ball to go to, you take the lead. Get that thing done, and you will see what's going to happen. If it come out positive, you will see what's going to happen. You will see people tripping out on social media, apologizing to you, praising you, and that's just the way it is. So if it come out negative, then we're going to have a problem. And that's just the way it is. I rest my case in you, Kuti. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you. So, Lawyer Sade is not here. Sorry, I will allow those people talk. But I just want to read what she sent, so I'm just going to read it, because she said she's in a place that she's not able to call in, but she would want me to read this out. So, no one in the world silenced your husband by spreading rumors about drug use. It was your sister and the rest of your family who did so. Your assertion of being targeted through the release of a voice note recorded for medical purposes is deemed false. The world is inquiring about the events surrounding your husband's demise within the confines of your home, questioning if it directly led to his unexpected death. The accusation of illegitimacy against your only child, as per your claims, prompts a call for proof regarding the paternity of your son. The motive for your husband's sudden death needs clarification, disentangled from the birth of your son. You find yourself implicated as the prime suspect in the buying of Mohbad, with accusations that you and your family falsely labeled him. There's skepticism about your attempt to garner public sympathy as you supposedly seek refuge in a foreign country. The assertion that you never loved your claimed husband is accompanied by allegations from your family labeling him as a mentally, psychologically, and physically unstable, lacking professional diagnosis. The suggestion is that if it had exposed you adequately, he might still be alive today. If he had exposed, okay. The plea is for you to prove the innocence surrounding his spy and dispel the drama. Ileri Oluwa Aloba, your claimed husband, is depicted as a victim of your actions, making him feel inferior, living in fear, and enduring public assaults. The narrative challenges your claim of begging him to speak up, contending that he was bullied due to reasons surrounding you. The call to prove your innocence and seize the drama becomes a central plea in this complex narrative, says lawyer Shadi. She can't be here, so I'm coming. Do you want to call in, sir? Because I see you say hello. So let me call another lawyer.
Moses is here. You wanted to say something real quick?
Who?
Moses.
Where is he?
He's on the phone right here with me. Hello, Moses, are you there?
Go ahead.
On the phone right here with me. Hello, Moses, are you there? Hello, Moses, are you there? Go ahead, I don't think he has a time.
Okay. So let me call the lawyer.
Yes. Thank you for the privilege. I'm taking my time to go through the write-up. And basically, I will just say this write-up does not make a good sense to me. With due apology and with due respect, I think this is just a method of trying to get
a sort of pity.
Okay.
And that. In this write-up sent to me as a person, basically we just ignore. For the fact that it's sent to a group of people, I think in one way or the other, we'll just share our opinion. And then
It was sent to a group of people. It was sent to the public. Point of correction.
it was sent to the public. Well, sent to the public, and then we just have to share our view. And then basically, in a summary, I won't waste more time. I think in the whole of this write-up, I'm seeing a touch of bad advice. And I will relate that bad advice to a wife that is being advised by the younger sister to repel issues in her marriage. And the younger sister choose to the advice of the sister, and when marriage got scattered, everybody departed, and the younger sister went ahead to get married to her own husband and leave the house. And the one fighting for the husband was left behind, and a single mother. So I think I will just relate this whole issue with bad advice. And I saw something like court order for DNA. And I don't see reason why the lady should be waiting for the father-in-law to get the court order for the DNA. I think anybody that is in his right senses at this point in time will take our time to have a tape approval with the father-in-law, and probably confidential, could have taken a decision to do the DNA on our own in a good relationship with the father-in-law and thought it out amicably. But still going through the route of DNA through a court order, I don't think it's going to be to our favor. And then she talked about social media bullying. We not allow her to take the little boy to the public. I think it would be better for her now to clear the air and every other rumor concerning that little boy right now, before the boy grows up. Because the stigma that is going to follow the boy right now is going to follow him for the rest of his life. So if she claims she loves the boy, I think the right thing for her to do is to just take a quick decision to conduct the DNA and get this thing off the line straight away. And then I saw a place where she said, Baba want to kill Liam the way he kills his son. So in state of confusion, she's trying to create in that manner by accusing the father-in-law of killing the husband, because the father was not anywhere in the premises when the husband died. And if she's claiming nothing must happen to Liam, Papa also is going to die. So I got to understand that she can protect Liam, and she doesn't want Liam to die.
No, use the word pie. Use the word pie, please.
Okay, she can protect Liam. She doesn't want anything to happen to Liam. But the father-in-law that is agitating to know what has happened to his own son now becomes a psychiatric person. I think she needs to check herself very well. And the narrative basically is a pity peddler, and I think maybe she needs to visit the hospital and try to do a kind of psychological test. And then she has to also think about the law of karma. Whatever you do to another man, is going to be done to you as well. And then Baba did not ask for DNA. Baba take it so lightly to defame her character. And if she doesn't, if she's saying Baba does not look like somebody that is worthy to be taking the child to today. So I put a big question to her. Where is she going to? Of course, maybe she has another place where she's planning to take the child to. You have all seen the courses and threats made on my son enemies. Yet some of you are telling me to expose my son to further potential harm. We, the public, we are not enemy. If we are agitating for justice for Mohbad, I think she should not see us as enemy. She should also see us as friends.
This case is long, oh. Justice for Mohbad. Justice is what we seek. Justice is not war.
Reality I now face. Well, you have made mention of love to the boy and to the father. And if truly you want to demonstrate that you really love the father and you really love the son, and I think this is the right time for you to come to the public and clear the air about the paternity of the child